Hi, good evening everyone. This is Ramkrishna Rao from Physics. So, in the Physics department, if I'm discussing about NEET, we are started to practice for electric charges and field. Today, I'm discussing how to solve the problems and how to calculate the problems by using in theoretical formula. So, where we are discussing 2 point charges A and B are having positive Q and minus Q. In previous class, introduction class, already we are discussing about what is positive charge, what is negative. So before going the topic, I will give small clarity about this. So this one, it is equal to stationary body, and this is if I am taking a comb. Now if I am taking polythene cloth, this is called polythene cloth. Now if I am using this, if I am started to rubbing comb, few minutes after the comb started to getting charges, so that which is having the rest in, that is consisting of positive charge, which is having after rubbing action, that is become to negative charge. So where we are discussing, there are 2 point of charges plus q1 minus q irrespectively are placed at a certain distance. That means this is equal to plus q and this is equal to minus q, this is equal to minus q, a certain distance apart in the force. Where we are discussing about force, that is nothing but electrostatic force, that is equal to electrostatic force, that is, it is also like a force at a distance, it is also called a non-contact force. There are two type of charges, there is no physical contact, so force at a distance, these two will be interact to each other. Acting between this F, that is equal to actually force, if 25% charge is transferred to the B, that is nothing but we are taking it is positive charge, it is equal to negative. If 25% of the charge is moving from A to B, so if I am writing here, first of all, electrostatic force, like we are expressing that Coulomb force, that is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 by r square. Actually we are writing in capital Q and capital Q1 and capital Q2, like a r plus q or minus q also. The force in between the charges, how much force is look like a 9f by 16 or 16f by 9 or 4f by 3 or f. Now we are solving total effect of the force. Now if I am using, that is equal to Coulomb force is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 by r square. Now how much charge is transferred from A to B? 25%. So 25%, that is equal to 25 by 100, that is equal to 1 by 4. That means here 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, if the charge q1, if I am writing minus q plus q by 4 under q minus q by 4 and whole divided by r square. That means if minus from here A to B, which is moving minus q plus q by 4, it is nothing but positive charge, it is nothing but negative charge. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is nothing but a constant, that is k, that is represented by. Now if I am writing minus 4q plus q by 4 into, and here 4q minus q by 4 whole divided by r square. If why I am writing r square, because is nothing but force is directly proportional to the charges q1 and q2, like a positive charge and negative charge, and force also is inversely proportional to the radius of the distance. So if I am combining these equations, if I am writing q1 q2 by r square, so if I am writing some proportional constant, that is equal to k q1 q2 by r square, that's why I am writing here it is proportional constant. And finally if I am writing, it is equal to minus 3q by 4, and it is nothing but minus plus 3 cube by 4 whole divided by r square. And that is the next solution, that is equal to 3 into 3 is equal to 9 q square by 16 whole divided by, if I am writing r square, that is equal to 9 by 16. Actually, what do you know here? F is equal to q1 q2 by r square. If I am writing F is equal to, if I am writing q into q by r square, that is equal to q square by r square. So that if I am writing F is equal to q square by r square, may I replace it to q square by r square is equal to F? Yes. So if I am writing q square by r square is nothing but F. So what is our answer? 9F by 16. This is our first practice sessions need for step by step. We are discussing about the how to discuss the topics and how to simplify the solutions. I will send to every alternative days, and as soon as possible every day I will send to the videos through the solutions point of view. So please subscribe and like and share our YouTube channel, that is Ram Physics Classes. Thank you. Have a nice day.